Gay and bisexual men are now allowed to donate blood in England, Scotland and Wales.
Here's a summary of the article.
Gay and bisexual men are now allowed to donate blood in most of the UK. The shift in health policy in most of the UK reverses a decades-old rule that limited donor eligibility on perceived risks of contracting HIV, AIDS and other sexually transmitted infections. Gay and bisexual men in England, Scotland, and Wales can now donate blood, plasma and platelets under certain circumstances, the National Health Service announced this week in a momentous shift in policy for most of the UK beginning Monday. Gay men in sexually active, monogamous relationships for at least 3 months can donate for the first time. Patient safety is at the heart of everything we do. This change is about switching around how we assess the risk of exposure to a sexual infection, so it is more tailored to the individual, said Ella Poppet, chief nurse for blood donation at NHS Blood and Transplant, in a statement. The panel determined an individualised, gender-neutral approach to determining who can donate blood, platelets, and plasma is fairer and still maintains the safety of the UK's blood supply. Despite efforts by advocates to change regulations in the US, the ability for gay and bisexual men to donate blood is still restricted. A ban on gay and bisexual blood donors has been in effect since the early 1980s when fears about HIV, AIDS were widespread. The Food and Drug Administration's current policy states a man who has sex with another man in the previous 3 months can't donate. Federal rules previously made such donors wait 12 months before giving blood, but due to low blood supplies during the pandemic the federal government changed the policy in April.
This post received a score of 58,000, with an upvote ratio of 80%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
In Germany, gay men who had sex with another man in a year are not allowed to donate either.
What about straight men who had sex with another man in a year?
You should be a software QA engineer.
I was thinking about something more like a lawyer.
They are basically the same thing. Your Honor, this function is bullshit. Overruled. This function is a mess but it works.
Fun fact, Brits over a certain age aren't allowed to donate blood in a lot of Western countries because of the mad cow outbreak in the 80s and 90s.
Not only Brits but people who were in England in that time period. At least it's one of the questions on the form you have to fill out in Germany. Not sure if you're automatically disqualified if you check the box.
Can confirm it is automatic disqualification. My mom is not allowed to donate blood at all because she was studying in England at that time.
Same. I was there for 5 years, and even though I was a strict vegetarian and never ate their beef, I'm still not allowed to donate blood in Canada or the US. Sucks cuz I have a rare blood type. They did let me get on the bone marrow registry though.
Same for plasma? I know it is less restrictive with plasma as they can use it to make medicine and not just for transfusion. My father went because of COVID, to Asia twice a year and could not give blood, but plasma was okay as they break it apart for medicine.
I don't remember, it was a while ago since I last asked, and I've since moved countries. Seems like they're not really taking any chances. That said, I was surprised they would accept bone marrow.
That's more of a situation where the recipient can be given all the information and risks and then make the decision. If you're the only match I know, I would choose life over a risk of mad cow.
Exactly. You can get blood anywhere, but that one bone marrow match. Hard to argue it's too much risk. You can't in Australia either if among other, risky sexual behaviour.
Or if you lived in the UK from 1980 to 1996.
Pouting cow face microbe.
If I recall, didn't the outbreak just happen because the people responsible for the industry abandoned their responsibilities?
Yes, they fed dead cows to living cows. I don't think the UK was unique in doing this though, but maybe it was covered up better elsewhere?
In their defense, animals with scrappy had been thought to be perfectly safe to eat and were being eaten normally for a long time all over the world.
Yeah, but going from sheep to human is one thing. Doing sheep to cow to cow to cow to cow to cow to cow to human is where you are selecting for prions that are transmissible.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.